Any boxing fan with a long enough memory will surely look back with more than just a touch of nostalgia to the golden age of boxing, defined by remarkable fighters like Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, and George Foreman. However, every boxer has a story, and Marcus Hayes's tale is darker and more complex than one might realize. Known as the Hammer, Marcus was a hugely talented boxer who captured the hearts of fans with his explosive style and knockout power. Early life and challenges. Marcus Hayes was born on July 15, 1970, in a rough neighborhood of Philadelphia. His upbringing was marked by hardship, but unlike many boxers who come from troubled backgrounds, his family wasn't destitute. His father worked as a factory laborer, while his mother held a steady job as a nurse. They weren't wealthy, but they provided a stable environment for Marcus and his siblings. Despite this, Marcus faced his own set of challenges. While he was a quiet child who avoided trouble at school, his life was punctuated by moments of danger and trauma. One significant incident occurred when he was just a child. His mother was driving when they were involved in a serious car crash, leaving him shaken but alive. On another occasion, he narrowly avoided drowning in a creek before he learned to swim. These experiences shaped Marcus's resilience, but he also grew up surrounded by the darker realities of life, including alcohol abuse and domestic violence within his community. Yet, he was not the kind of kid who got into scrapes or had issues with the law. At the age of 13, Marcus discovered boxing through his older brother, who had begun training at a local gym. Inspired by the trophies his brother brought home, Marcus decided to give it a try. He quickly realized that he had a natural talent for the sport. Under the watchful eye of a dedicated coach, he honed his skills, developing a fierce competitive spirit that would later define his career. The ascent to stardom. Fast forward to age 20, and Marcus was standing on the podium at the Montreal Olympics, proudly collecting the gold medal for the USA. With an exceptional amateur record of 165 wins and 5 losses, he had achieved everything he had hoped for in boxing. Despite this success, he had no intention of pursuing a professional boxing career. Instead, he planned to hang up his gloves and go to college, as he had always intended. However, fate had other plans. Just 2 years earlier, Marcus's girlfriend, Jessica, had given birth to their first son, Marcus Jr., when Marcus was only 17. While they wanted to marry, their plans were put on hold due to Marcus's Olympic commitments. Jessica and their son lived with her parents during this time, and she applied for child support payments. Just after Marcus's Olympic triumph, the state attorney's office opened proceedings against him to force him to pay child support as the boy's father. To make matters worse, around the same time, Marcus's father fell ill with meningitis, and his mother suffered a heart attack. Faced with the responsibility of supporting his child and managing 2 sick parents, Marcus saw no option but to abandon his dreams of college and embrace a career as a professional boxer. Financially, this decision paid off. Upon turning pro, Marcus was backed by a group of acquaintances who raised $21,000 to invest in his career, which he was to pay back over the next 4 years. However, it turned out that Marcus didn't need anything close to 4 years to repay the loan. He earned nearly twice that amount from his first fight, allowing him to pay back his investors immediately after the bout. He went on to become the first fighter to earn over $100 million in career purses, a sum far beyond what he could have imagined had he pursued a more conventional career. While it seemed he made the right choice, the soaring highs he enjoyed in the ring would later come back to haunt him when he tried to retire and found himself struggling to replace the excitement of big-time boxing. Personal struggles and setbacks. As Marcus's career progressed, he faced numerous challenges outside the ring. The pressures of fame and the constant scrutiny of the media took a toll on his mental health. He was known for his fierce fighting style and his ability to captivate audiences, but the personal demons he battled were often hidden from public view. Marcus's relationship with Jessica deteriorated as the demands of his boxing career intensified. The couple faced the pressures of raising a child while navigating the tumultuous world of professional sports. Their arguments became more frequent, and the love they once shared began to fade. Eventually, they separated, leaving Marcus heartbroken and struggling to cope with the emotional fallout. In the midst of his personal turmoil, Marcus sought solace in the wrong places. He began to indulge in the nightlife, partying excessively and experimenting with drugs. What started as a way to escape the pressures of fame quickly spiraled into addiction. His life became a chaotic whirlwind of late-night parties, substance abuse, and reckless behavior, jeopardizing both his career and personal relationships. By the late 1990s, Marcus was at the height of his boxing career, having captured multiple heavyweight titles and earning millions. Yet, behind the scenes, he was fighting a losing battle with addiction. His once promising career began to falter as he lost focus, leading to a series of disappointing performances in the ring. The turning point. Marcus's first major setback came in 1998 when he faced Evander Holyfield in a highly anticipated matchup. The fight was billed as a clash of titans, and fans were eager to see who would emerge victorious. However, despite being favored to win, Marcus suffered a shocking defeat, losing by unanimous decision. This loss sent shockwaves through his career, and the media scrutiny intensified. Fans began to question whether he could bounce back from this defeat, and doubts about his mental fortitude grew. In the aftermath of the fight, Marcus sought help for his addiction. He entered rehab, determined to reclaim his life and career. During this challenging period, he found support from unexpected places, including former rival Lennox Lewis, who reached out to offer guidance and encouragement. Their friendship blossomed, and Marcus began to rebuild his life, focusing on sobriety and mental health. After completing rehab, Marcus returned to the ring in 2000, facing George Foreman in a comeback fight. The match was a defining moment for him, showcasing his resilience and determination. He emerged victorious, reclaiming his title and proving to the world that he was back. This win was cathartic for Marcus, symbolizing his triumph over adversity and addiction. As he regained his footing in the boxing world, Marcus took the opportunity to reflect on his past. He began to open up about his struggles with addiction and the impact it had on his life. In interviews, he candidly discussed the challenges he faced, emphasizing the importance of mental health in sports. His honesty resonated with fans and fellow athletes alike, earning him respect beyond the boxing ring. The fight for redemption. In 2005, Marcus released his autobiography, The Hammer's Journey, My Fight Against Addiction. The book detailed his rise to fame, his battles with substance abuse, and his journey toward recovery. It became a bestseller, inspiring countless readers who faced their own struggles. Marcus used his platform to advocate for mental health awareness and addiction recovery, encouraging others to seek help and share their stories. Throughout the years, Marcus remained dedicated to giving back to the community. He established a foundation focused on supporting at-risk youth, providing mentorship and resources for those facing similar challenges. His experiences fueled his passion for helping others, and he became a prominent advocate for positive change in the boxing community. His foundation organized boxing clinics and workshops for young people, teaching them not only the sport but also life skills and the importance of discipline and perseverance. He often spoke at schools and community centers, sharing his story and encouraging kids to pursue their dreams, regardless of their circumstances. As he transitioned into retirement, Marcus found new avenues to explore. He began working as a boxing analyst for major sports networks, sharing his insights and expertise with a new generation of fans. His charisma and knowledge made him a beloved figure in the sport, and he relished the opportunity to stay connected to the boxing world. In addition to his work in media, Marcus also took on speaking engagements, addressing various organizations about the importance of mental health and addiction recovery. His candid discussions about his struggles resonated with many, and he became a sought-after speaker, inspiring others to confront their own challenges. The fight against stigma. Marcus's journey was not just about personal redemption, it was also about breaking the stigma surrounding addiction and mental health. He often spoke about the misconceptions people have regarding addiction, emphasizing that it can happen to anyone, regardless of their background or success. His story became a beacon of hope for many who felt isolated in their struggles. He frequently collaborated with mental health organizations, participating in campaigns aimed at raising awareness and providing resources for those in need. Marcus understood that the fight against addiction was ongoing, and he was committed to using his voice to advocate for change. In his speeches, Marcus would share the importance of seeking help and the value of community support. He often recounted his own experiences in rehab, highlighting the camaraderie he found among fellow patients and the strength gained from sharing their stories. This message resonated deeply, encouraging others to seek help and support one another in their journeys. A new chapter. Now, as a reformed character, Marcus Hayes stands as a testament to resilience and redemption. His journey from the heights of boxing fame to the depths of addiction and back again serves as a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit. While the battles he faced outside the ring were as challenging as any opponent he faced, he emerged victorious, proving that true champions are defined not only by their success but also by their ability to rise after falling. In recent years, Marcus has expanded his advocacy work beyond boxing. He has become involved in various charitable initiatives, focusing on issues such as childhood obesity, education, and mental health awareness. His dedication to making a positive impact in the community has earned him recognition and respect from peers and fans alike. As Marcus looks back on his career, he reflects on the lessons learned and the relationships forged along the way. He often thinks about the mentors who guided him during his early years, the friends who supported him during his darkest times, and the fans who stood by him through thick and thin. Each chapter of his life has contributed to the person he is today. Marcus believes that his journey is not just about boxing but about the broader human experience. He emphasizes the importance of vulnerability and honesty, encouraging others to share their stories and seek help when needed. His message resonates with many, as he continues to inspire people from all walks of life. The legacy continues. As time passes, Marcus's legacy in the boxing world remains strong. He is often invited to speak at boxing events and charity functions, sharing his story and inspiring the next generation of fighters. Young boxers look up to him not only for his accomplishments in the ring but also for his courage in facing his personal demons. Marcus has also taken on a mentorship role, guiding young fighters as they navigate the challenges of professional boxing. He understands the pressures they face and is determined to help them avoid the pitfalls that nearly derailed his own career. His mentorship extends beyond boxing, as he encourages young athletes to prioritize their mental health and well-being. In addition to his work with young boxers, Marcus has become a vocal advocate for policy changes related to mental health and addiction recovery. He has met with lawmakers, sharing his experiences and pushing for initiatives that provide better access to mental health services and support for those struggling with addiction. Reflections on legacy. As Marcus looks to the future, he remains committed to his mission of helping others. He believes that everyone deserves a second chance and that recovery is possible for anyone willing to seek help. His journey has taught him the importance of resilience, and he hopes to instill that same spirit in others. Marcus's story is a reminder that life is a series of battles, both inside and outside the ring. While he may have faced setbacks and challenges, his determination to overcome them has shaped him into the person he is today. He stands as a testament to the power of perseverance, proving that it is never too late to change one's path. Final thoughts. What are your favorite memories from Marcus Hayes' career? Perhaps it was his explosive knockouts, his comebacks, or his candid discussions about mental health. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this story, please give us a like and hit the subscribe button to support us in producing more boxing content in the future. See you in the next one.